great matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. I'm glad you could join us for tonight's matchup. This should be a very interesting game as the Chiefs match up against the Jets. Hi again, everyone. It's almost time for the kickoff. Al Michaels here to bring you this one with my partner, John Madden.
You talk about a guy who could knock someone into next week. I think every receiver in the league looks twice coming across the middle when they know this guy's out there. And it's not just pass coverage. He'll be a big factor in this game, also in run support.
Curtis Martin should see a lot of action to help give his offense a more balanced attack. The only way they're going to be successful against that defense is to keep them honest with a running game. It's definitely going to be a game of X's and O's and who has the better game plan.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep them waiting any longer.
And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. Both teams ready for tonight's showdown, so let's head to the field for the kickoff. Baker comes in to kick off. Should be a return here. The Jets will start the drive from the 22-yard line.
You got to execute out there. There's no second chances.
At the 22-yard line. First and 10.
Pressure, surveying the field. With the pass, intercepted. The offensive line couldn't do the job, and the pressure forced him to make a bad throw into coverage.
And the key to the play was pressure. They force a quarterback to get rid of it before he's ready. And when he's rushing his throws out there, bad things are going to happen to this offense.
Hall, the man in motion. Handed off to the back. Good play in the backfield by Ferguson. So, John, this is a battle of very evenly matched teams.
This is a type of game that I really look forward to. You've got two great teams out there with a lot of talent on both sides of the ball. This one might not be decided until the very last drive.
The backs are lined up in an I.
They got nothing. Hit them low.
10-yard gain that time.
With the carry, gain of 10 on the play.
Let's make a play, man. Here come the heat.
Hands it off. Off and running. Touchdown, Chiefs. That guy just found some room and headed right for the end zone.
Yeah, he was able to make some moves and make the defenders miss to get the yardage he needed.
Anderson comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. And so they didn't have very far to go and were able to take advantage of that and get the touchdown.
So let me tell you, when the offense hits the field and sees the end zone that close, their eyes all get big. And you're only thinking one thing, touchdown. So when they meet their goal, it's really a great feeling. And it shows how determined they were to get it.
The 40, across midfield. Martin gave an excellent field position with that return.
I'll tell you, the best thing that can happen for an offense is to get great field position from its special teams.
Drops back, closing in, looking for an option with the throw. He sees at the 20. They'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
Martin, under pressure, he surveys the field, throwing, and made on the run. Pennington showed his strong arm and lightning release on that throw.
That's just a display of great hands shown by that receiver. The throw was a little off the mark, but he got his fingertips on it and brought it in for the catch.
He sees something in the defense. Number 88, the man in motion.
You got him. That's you.
The running back gets about 3.
Run this one up the gut. If you can create a pile on the goal line, he might be able to jump over the top.
Martin in the backfield.
Second and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line.
Changing the play now. Number 88 goes in motion. Anderson. Touchdown, Jets. So they get in on the ground.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
Hall comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. Well, they began with great field position and took full advantage by getting a touchdown out of it.
Your job as an offense is not to worry about how long or how short of a field you have to go. Their job is to produce points. When they do, it fires up the defense to get out there and give them the ball back.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. He downs it in the end zone. The offense is back on the field after that last touchdown drive. Let's see if they try to move the ball on the ground again. Using motion.
Cowboy. Get in there, Lon.
Going to the left. Mickens came up from the corner to make the play.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Let's go. Come on.
Throws it. This pass is incomplete. Green somehow got that pass off.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Bust his grill. Let's go. Come on.
Passing right. Picked off. Big opening. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, New York. Abraham comes up with the big interception.
This guy's a great defender. He just always seems to be in the right place at the right time.
Hall comes in to attempt the point after. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
You better kick it here.
The kick is up, and the extra point is good. The kickoff team lines up. Sends it sailing. From the 8-yard line. The Chiefs will start this drive from 29.
This play might work.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
At the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Ain't got nothing. Set. Get at it.
Gets the toss to the left. And he's tackled behind the line by Mickens. Mickens did a great job getting in there to bring him down.
Here's what happened. They ran to the outside looking for some room to run off tackle. But he was in the backfield so fast they had no chance to set up the play. That's just great defense.
Rolling out to his right with the pass, and he goes out at the 38-yard line.
You talk about great concentration. Watch this. He's able to keep his feet in bounds, make the catch on a perfectly placed pass.
Toss play to the left. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Yeah, they got good penetration on the line. Guys flying to the ball, getting to the ball carrier, making a heck of a defensive play.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball. Run the football. A good running game will really open up the pass.
Martin is the deep back. Pressure coming. Looking for an option. Perfect pass. And he's brought down at the 49.
Scan the defense quickly here. If nothing's open downfield, get rid of it by passing to one of your backs.
Directing traffic.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Hit him low.
Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Bang the ball up in there. Those safeties will start to cheat up, and that's when you can go over the top.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Bust his grill. Set. Green.
Calling an audible.
Blue. 58. Come on. Bust his grill, D.
The Jets using motion.
Penalties come down to discipline and maintaining it on the field. And the offense didn't show much discipline there.
Set. Don't go. Stay, guys. Get in there. Hut.
Pickup of 6 on the counter.
Big passing down right here. This is what it's all about.
Here's a 3rd and long situation.
Set. Hit him low. Stay out.
Drops back. Pressure. He surveys the field, trying something from the left. Almost got it. Josh, looked like that was going to be a turnover.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Hall into return. Here's the kick. And he goes for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit. A smart coach would call this one.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Take a bow. Set.
Kennison goes in motion.
Fire out. Catch the ball, man. Come on, gee up.
Hand off to the tailback. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
Try this call here.
1-yard gain on the play.
The Chiefs using motion.
Tiger out.
Closing in. And he's brought down in the backfield. No chance to get it off as they close on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
Into the halfback. Nice play fake. Beasley was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
And that's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He has it with some open field. A nice return there.
That was good blocking. The returner was able to find some open space and make the most of it.
Set.
Going to the air on 1st down. Trying to buy some time. Slings it to the outside. And that brings up 2nd down.
Your halfback looks like a good option here. Set up some blocks and see if he can break it for a big gain.
Set.
Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. So he can't bring it in.
Maybe he heard footsteps.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Ball on the 29-yard line. Kansas City comes out with 7 in the secondary. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
You better kick it here.
Gain on the play.
This is going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt. And it's on its way. And it's good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
He gets the kick away. From the 3-yard line, the blocking broke down on that return.
And he didn't go anywhere. That's just a great special teams play. Just the kind of thing that gets the rest of the team fired up.
You got it.
Holmes lays into him with a stiff arm. Running back picks up about 7 yards.
Try this call here.
On the play.
2nd and maybe 3. Green sets up. Hands it off. So he works his way past the marker for a first down.
Smart coach will call this one.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. New York has started off quickly as the first quarter comes to an end with the score 17-7.
Kansas City.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. Holmes is the deep back.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Get up, lad.
It's the toss to the right. Holmes couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
On the delay. Gets the call on the draw, picks up about 7. Again, and he's brought down at the 19-yard line. Holmes wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Here's the kick. This could be a good return. He didn't have much to work with, but still got away a decent return.
Hey, even if it doesn't seem like much, positive yards on a return is better than nothing.
Using motion. Going to the air on first down. Dumps it off. Can't complete that short pass, and it's 2nd down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Scrambling. Passes left. Hits him in stride. The 40. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. 1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Changing the play now. Pennington gets set. Man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Woods created problems in the backfield on that.
Nothing will keep the defense honest better than a good play-action play.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Pennington sets up. Calling an audible now. Moss comes in motion. Hand it off. Breaks free of the defender. The 30. They brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. You got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Ain't got nothing. Yeah. Come on, partner.
Using motion. Dropping back to pass on first down. Pressure coming. Throws it. Perfect pass. And he's tackled at the 2.
Okay, try and pass this one in.
On the play. First and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line.
Sideline to sideline.
Martin. Pressure. Surveying the field. Scrambling. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown, New York.
This is exactly how you execute the play back. The quarterback does a great job of selling the run, and that freezes the defense long enough for his receiver to get open in the end zone for the score. You better kick it here.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. Another drive leads to another score. They're really clicking now. This is going to be a very long day for this defense.
This defense has a solid core of players. They just don't seem to be playing very well in this one. They still have to go, and maybe they can turn things around. But they have to find a way to swing the momentum in their favor.
From the 4-yard line. The 30. Stiff. The 40.
Flipping on the receiving team. 15 yards from the spot of the foul. First down.
Give this defense a shot.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 15. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 15-yard line.
Cross play to the left. Holmes didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Let's go. Come on. Ain't nothing.
With the pass, and this pass is completed. Good play on that pass.
If he can make catches like that regularly, he can expect to see more passes thrown in his direction.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. Perfect throw. Breaks free. He was stopped short of the marker and can't convert.
You know, when it's 3rd and so many yards, why the heck would you run a pass pattern that was short of the first? Makes no sense to me.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Anderson, the motion man. Into the open. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and he showboats his way toward the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
You better kick it here.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way. The point anchor is good. Another drive, John, that results in a touchdown. And this game is quickly getting out of hand.
They're trying everything out there, but they can't seem to slow these guys down. The offense has a lot of work to do. Maybe it's going to be up to the defense to make some adjustment and find a way to slow this offensive unit down.
He got all of that one. They'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20.
Now, smart coach would call this defense.
They line up in the I formation.
Get out.
They give it to the half. Breaks the tackle. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 25. Crosses it left. Missed tackle. Look at that power. And he picks up just enough for the first. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. New York looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. With the pass, nearly intercepted. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. When it got to him, it just bounced off his hand.
The Chiefs using motion.
Get at him, D.
The 40, the 50, and they finally bring them down at the 44.
A smart coach would call this play.
On the play.
New York comes out in their nickel package. This pass is incomplete. Second down is coming after that incomplete pass. Green with a man in motion.
That's you. That's you.
Hand off to the tailback. Holmes is closing in on 100 yards rushing.
This defense might work.
The quarterback is back in the shotgun.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Closing in with the throw. Great pass. 5. Touchdown, Chiefs. The quarterback delivered the ball right on time for the touchdown.
Yeah, that guy knew exactly how far he had to go to cross the goal line to get in there for the score.
Home. And it turns out to be a great decision as they convert to the 2. So the offense puts together a tiny string of plays that ends with the ball in the end zone and a touchdown on the scoreboard.
Well, football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
And he's forced out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Under pressure, he's looking with the pass. This pass is incomplete.
Get behind those big old linemen and let them do their work.
They line up in the I formation. Pressure coming. He surveys the field. Throws it. Off and running. The 40. Good job of bringing the pass in.
This guy can really move. He turns things up 2 or 3 notches when it really counts. That's the kind of thing you love to see as a coach. Guys who have that second and third gear.
Pennington sets up.
They got nothing. Ain't got nothing.
To the air on first down. Pressure with the throw. 2 minutes left.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. When he let that one go, the lineman got his hand up and he batted it down at the line.
Hand it off to the back. 1 yard gain by the running back.
There's no need for the quarterback to force any throws. There's a whole second half to play, and they don't want to be making any mistakes.
Set. Get at him. Let's go. Ball.
Dropping back, gets the pass off. Nice adjustment.
Hey, this is why you run those 2-minute drills in practice, a situation like this. The only difference is this isn't the scout team defense.
Changing the play now.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Blue, 25. Green, 16.
Coles moves in motion. Another run. 4 yard gain there.
This defense has to be ready for run, because they're in a spot where the offense can call just about anything with this much time left.
Set.
Drops back, closing in, gets rid of it, and this pass is completed. Pennington really put his body into that throw.
This quarterback has all the tools, a rocket arm, and he never makes a wrong read.
Set. Give it all you got. Catch the ball, man. Here comes the heat. Buster's great.
Pass play here on first down with the pass. Perfect pass. So the whole field was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when the defense is sending extra rushers to the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
First and 10.
Under pressure, throws to the end zone. This one falls incomplete.
This is the time to look down the field. Look for your guy to find a hole in the defense and get him the ball.
12-yard line.
Set.
Using motion.
Get outside.
Pressure coming. Great play in the backfield. The Jets call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them. You better kick it here.
John Hall will attempt this one from 32 yards away. And it's up. And that kick is right on target. He sends it right through the uprights, his second field goal of the game. Hall is back and ready to put this one in the air. Booming kick downfield. He'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20.
Try this play.
So they have first and 10 here.
Set. Take him out.
The 30. The 40. Can't bring him down. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Time to call a special teams play.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up. The point after is good. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. New York 34. Kansas City 22. So let's pick up the action. So before we start the third quarter, here's a quick look at how both teams have fared in the first half. He kicks it off. He got all of it. The Chiefs will start this drive from a 20-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. Pressure with the pass. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Drops back, closing in, throwing. He throws a perfect strike.
That was one heck of a throw. You could see him setting for the pass, then boom, it was gone.
Sets up, gets the call, loses one tackle, stiff arm to the ground. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
That's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Going to the air on first down. Gain of 2.
Try this call here.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Oh, the deep man. Under pressure. And it's complete. Good read on that pass play.
They brought some extra guys to try and get him pressure, but he read it quickly. So his receiver had a step and fired a strike. This defense looks good.
Tightening up the coverage along the outside.
Take him out. Is that all you got?
They came with a blitz and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes. At that time, there were no holes at all.
They line up in the I formation. Throwing. And it's caught. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
Only one man in the backfield.
33-yard line.
Stay after. Hit him low.
Hand it off. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 31-yard line. Going to the left. So he picks up a couple of yards, but he's exhausted and heading for the sideline. From the gun.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
This is the 10th play of this drive. Throws it. The pass throw is incomplete. 4th down. Upcoming after that incomplete pass. So this will be a 48-yard attempt from the 38-yard line. And it's on its way through the uprights and good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Nice distance. From the 1. New York is looking to extend its advantage as they take over again offensively. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Set.
Man in motion.
Hut.
Martin. Pressure coming. Drill. Incomplete pass. That good pass rush forces the erratic pass.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
Set.
Using motion.
They got nothing. Hut.
Pressure. Scrambling around. Looking for a receiver. Off and running. He's ridden out at the 31. He breaks this one for a game.
You know, you can run any defensive scheme you want. But I'll tell you this, it's hard to compensate for the quarterback that can scramble and make plays on the run.
Set.
Man in motion. Dropping back, closing in, looking downfield, gets the pass off, so he can't get it to him.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run, but you don't want to lead him that much.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there.
He hands it off. Tackle at the 26-yard line. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. 2nd and 5. Green sets up. Looking for room. That's a 3-yard gain.
On the carry. 2-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
We'll see. You got back.
With the pass. Incomplete pass. Nichols just made a great defensive play.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 28. Martin, the deep back, using motion. Martin. Tackle at the 29. Just about a yard on the run.
Get some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into coverage.
Pennington gets set.
Get in there.
The Jets using motion. Dropping back, under pressure, tosses it right. This one falls incomplete.
This is your chance to try something deep. Look for a mismatch and bomb it out there.
Calling an audible net. The lineup of 6 defensive backs. Pressure coming, throwing. He hits his receiver.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. We're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Number 88, the man in motion. They'll go with a run once again. Gain of about 5. They need 5. Ball on their own 49. Pennington gets set. Man in motion. To carry it. Gain of a couple on that carry.
On the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
They'll go from the I formation. He sees something in the defense.
Red, 74. Green, 25.
The Jets using motion. He tucks it away. First down coming up after that run.
If the offensive line can maintain their block.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Only one man back. Changing the play now.
On the 43-yard line.
The Jets using motion. Again with a carry. Gain of a couple on that carry.
Scan the defense quickly here. If nothing's open downfield, get rid of it by passing it to one of your backs.
Looks like he's changing the play.
Blue, 74. Set. That all you got?
Drops back. Pressure. Steps up into the pocket. Great play in the backfield by Owens. And he brings the quarterback down behind the line for the first time tonight. It's now 3rd and long after the set.
Set. Ain't got nothing. Here come the heat. Bulldog under.
Closing in. He surveys the field, trying to buy some time. With the pass. Great throw. The 30. The 20. Big time play by Quebec.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Jets ahead of the Chiefs 34-25. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. The backs are lined up in an I.
This team has been unstoppable inside the red zone today.
They have the momentum here.
They're darn near unstoppable on 3rd down. They've just been calling the right plays at the right time.
First and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line.
He sees something in the defense.
Red, 25.
Touchdown, New York.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
Dropping back, under pressure, throwing. Great throw. 8 points on that drive. They made the defense look inept on that drive there, chewing up more than half the field, taking more than 4 minutes, winding up with a touchdown.
The defense was on the field for a long time, and they just couldn't stop him. Give credit to the offense for doing such a great job of executing.
And he got all of that one, a great pick. From the 1-yard line. The defense shut down the offense the last time they had the ball. New York looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. Tosses it out to the right. Breaks free of the defender. A very well drawn up play.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
Going to the left. Holmes was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. And they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
Pressure coming. The pass ball's incomplete. He just lost focus as he dropped the ball.
You got so much stuff going on out there. You got to get off the line. You got to run a good route. You have to read the defense. You got to get open. But the most important thing you do after all that is you have to catch the ball.
The Chiefs using motion. Looking downfield. Pump fakes. Gets the pass off. Almost intercepted. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
Baker is back to punt. Moss sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the punt. He has a lot of open field here. He had a nice return on that punt.
And no matter how good a punt is, it doesn't mean anything if your team can't stop the return.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
3, 58, 25.
They'll mark it at the 35-yard line. Mark has been turning in great runs all day, and he's over 100 yards today.
Second and 1. Ball on the 35-yard line.
He sees something in the defense. Pennington with a man in motion. Tosses it out to the right. Martin couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Calling an audible now.
Yellow, 25. Red, 74.
Using motion. Running right. The 40. The 50. Quite a run here in the second half.
And you love to see this kind of explosiveness in the second half. A run like that could mean the defense is tired.
We'll see. Ain't nothing. Set. Stay active. Come on, gee up. We're all done.
To the air on first down. Pressure. He surveys the field. Passing to the left. And it's complete. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a first down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
Changing the play now.
Yellow, 16. They got nothing. You got it. Snake eye.
Anderson comes in motion. They give it to the halfback. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Don't forget that your fullback can catch passes too. Send them out in a pattern and see if he'll break free.
Sixth play of this drive. Looks like he's changing the play. Man in motion. Maybe a yard on that counter play. No more.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
Kansas City with 6 defensive backs. Pennington gets set.
You got him. 94.
Coles in motion.
They got nothing.
Throwing short to his left. He finds his man. After hauling in that pass, he now has 3 in the game.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Right here. Cowboy. Let's go. Come on. Set. Green.
Pennington
16.
directing traffic.
Now go. Cowboy. Give it all you got.
Using motion. Going to the right. Room to run. Pickup of about 5 that produces a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz, giving him the extra time he needed to find the hole.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Bring the pain. Set.
Directing traffic. The Jets using motion.
Catch the ball, man.
We'll get the call again. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Your guys can smell the end zone. Give it to your back and let him finish this drive off.
We'll see. Set. Look, screen. Either way. Green.
He sees something in the defense. Man in motion.
Here come the heat.
Penalty marker down on the field.
Good ball.
That won't help him.
I don't think that was part of the game plan.
It's now 2nd and long after the penalty.
Set. Yellow.
Calling an audible now. Handed off to the back. They're trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
And I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
Set.
Using motion.
Follow. Bring that pain, baby. Hawkeye right. Sideline to sideline.
Looking downfield, scrambling around, breaking free. He won't risk trying for more. Only 1 man in the backfield.
Set. Stay after. Come on.
Martin in motion.
Slide down. Let's go. Come on.
Drops back, closing in, scrambling.
Look here, this is not what a quarterback is supposed to do on 4th down. It's your last shot. You're going for it. At least throw it up there and give your guy a shot. A sack is definitely not what you're looking for here.
Get in there. Ain't got nothing.
Pass play here on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Drops the interception. Very lucky that wasn't the interception.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
The Jets come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. The corners are giving a bit of a cushion. Throwing. He finds his man. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
And so running out of both time and downs, they'll have to pick up the 1st down here to keep their very slim hopes alive. Drops back, gets rid of it, and he hits his target. He makes a terrific catch for the 1st down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
Slings it to the outside. The incomplete pass bringing up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
New York comes out of the quarter defense.
Set. D up. Bust his grill, D.
Dropping back. Under pressure. He's looking. Going long to the left. Almost picked off. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
That was great defense right there. He got excellent position, and he did everything but come away with the ball.
New York looking for the pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs.
Bust his grill.
Flings it to the outside. On the money. Into the open field. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. And it looks like they're going to go with a no huddle. To the air on first down. Passing right. He hits his receiver. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
With the throw, and he hits his target. And it'll be second and less than 2 following that pass for decent yardage.
I'll tell you, when you've got second and short, you can call just about anything and everything. Because if you don't get it on this play, you can always go back out there on third, and you still only need a yard or 2 for the first down.
He flings that pass right to his receiver.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
Well, here's a look at his numbers after a nice run, and you can see he's been able to break some tackles. New York calls a timeout. They have 1 left.
Set. Poke out right. Is that all you got? Eagle left. Hit him low.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Throws it. Picked off. It's intercepted. To the 20. Looking to end the game, they'll probably call a simple run play here. So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. New York will call a timeout here. They have none left.
Feed this one to the fullback. Just have him power it through.
32-yard line. 1st and 10.
Set.
Martin didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on their own 33.
Set.
Only 1 man back.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Bulldog under. Get in there, line. Hut. We'll see. Get up, line. Hut.
Seems like the back is seeing the holes even before they open up out there. Kind of like a Superman.
This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, New York 42, Kansas City 25. A reminder to join us next week for another high-powered matchup. Stay tuned now for your late local news, or on the West Coast, your normal programming. This has been a presentation of EA Sports. I'm Al Michaels, and for our entire crew, good night.